So if we take a look at this rotation where TEQ Beerus post EZA does come out, I think that this is a stupidly powerful rotation back in 2018. When did this video come out? Also, shout out to the Truth is using this video. November 4th of 2018. Ooh. Yo, this rotation is actually really gross. It really is, right? Wait, this video came out November 4th of 2018. TEQ Beerus got his EZA November 6th of 2018. Ah, that's right, because the data download 2 days before they actually put the unit in game, right? Yeah, makes sense. So anyways, back to this rotation. One thing I forgot to mention about the LR Beerus and Whis video, even though they are still garbage, was the fact that it's like they had TEQ Beerus later on in the year, because LR Beerus and Whis comes out in April of 2018, and TEQ Beerus gets his EZA November of 2018, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, LR Beerus Whis comes out April of 2018, right? Where is Beerus and Whis? Yeah, excuse me. LR Beerus and Whis comes out April of 2018, and TEQ Beerus gets his EZA November of 2018. So it takes quite a bit of time for this to become a realistic rotation, right? But let's go and take a look at this first attack set. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very nasty attack set. They have support on rotation. TEQ Beerus has every link active with LR Beerus and Whis. So we go over here. They get up to 50% attack, 2 key, and 5% HP recovery when sitting right next to TEQ Beerus. And of course, back in 2018, obviously link leveling wasn't a thing. It's like Turles is giving them 3 key and 40% attack. What's his turn going to be? It's going to be a very nasty turn. It's going to be nasty. I think it's very beneficial that this guy got his EZA later on in years. Like, look at that 3.5 million attack stat. For 2018, that is stupid. He double supers. He does 2 3.5 million attack stats. This guy was nasty. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev back with another one of these Dokkan battle videos. Today we're going to talk about TEQ Beerus. So I couldn't find anything on TEQ Beerus on YouTube back in 2016 at the time of his release. So I just went ahead and pulled up a video on what TEQ Beerus was doing in 2018 post EZA. So it's like post EZA, he's a nasty guy. So how does this guy look during the leader skill / Dokkan event meta? I think that this guy was not looking the craziest, although he had that 60% attack at the start of the turn. It's like he could definitely do some damage. He just has shocking speed, fierce battle, which definitely helps him out a lot back in 2016. But if we go over to fierce battle and take a look at the units before him, it's like all he has is the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, right? Unless like he just like, I don't know, like TEQ Beerus is not looking the craziest. I think when he gets Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he looks slightly better because he's a godly to TEQ. But other than that, it's like we go over to his best linking partners. Like, let's go and take down Beerus and Whis. It's like, who do he have back then on a mono TEQ team? It's like nobody. He essentially had nobody on this team with him helping him out. It's like, sure, you can probably say TEQ Perfect Cell because they're both sharing shocking speed, right? No, he doesn't have shocking speed. He has revival in place for shocking speed. Okay. I mean, I would probably say TEQ Golden Frieza. TEQ Golden Frieza has shocking speed for sure, right? Yeah, he has shocking speed and fierce battle with him. But then, like, that is really it. You really had to get a shocking speed unit right next to him. Maybe I'm misjudging him for 2016, but I'm pretty sure that he can perform well during 2016 because he did start out with 60% attack at the start of the turn. And percentage buffs back inside 2016, being that damage meta, were actually good. They were good. But, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go based off his passive and say that he was performing solid in 2016, because technically I'm pretty sure this guy was still able to kill units off with his passive. Although it's like the thing that really hurts him is that you take a look at fierce battle and take a look at TEQ and like in general, it's like he didn't really have too many partners. It's like until we get like we get LR Beerus and Whis, maybe that definitely helps him out. But even then, by the time Beerus and Whis comes out, TEQ Beerus is garbage. And then like Beerus and Whis, it's like Beerus and Whis doesn't really have the best linking partner. It's like their best linking partner is, well, I mean, the best linking partners is who? Let me get Beerus and Whis. I mean, yeah, obviously, pretty much Beerus, and Beerus, the LRTUR to LR Beerus and Whis. It's pretty much just Beerus units. Yeah. It's like he does technically, like, they do have like STR Whis and they do have INT Vados, but they don't come out till later on in the years. So it's like this, like, these two are definitely sitting in weird spots. But where I think that this unit shines much more is when he gets his EZA. When he gets his EZA, oh my god, he has a nasty ass EZA. Because we go over to TEQ Beerus, it's like, take a look at this attack stat, guys. We can go just roll it back. Like right here. It's like, this is a real rotation. He gets hit, gets 40% attack for that one turn, well, for 4 turns from that start of turn, and he just kills the enemy. I'm too caught up on physical Beerus to remember that it's for multiple turns instead of like physical Beerus being like for that one turn, but still, right? It's like all the Beerus units, man. Like, yeah, what's the best I can run this Beerus? Like, right, physical Beerus gets that for that one turn. Yeah, it's just for that same turn. But still, it's like, TEQ Beerus, man. TEQ Beerus looks so much more better when he gets his EZA and he's sitting next to Beerus and Whis. Because this could technically be a real rotation. This could be a real rotation in Battle Road, right? Because Realm of Gods Battle Road is out by 2018. Yeah? Because the 11 through 20 stages come out July of 2018. That's, yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, I think that back during the meta that Beerus was out, I think that he didn't have much help to have right next to him. It's like all he really had in terms of a key link was shocking speed, and that was really all it was to his name. It's like cool, 60% attack and shocking speed was nice. It's like okay back in 2016, but other than that, he didn't really have too much to show for it because TEQ was not really looking the craziest back then. Now, post EZA, I think this guy looked way more better. As you guys can see, this guy did 3.5 million attack stats and killed off both the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And it's like, this is a gross turn. It's like double 3.5 million attack stats. TEQ Beerus was going absolutely nuts. Now, he does have an enrage form, and how do you get to his enrage form? Your HP has to be below 40% or less. This can actually, I wonder if this was actually useful inside Realm of Gods Battle Road. I would like to assume that it was. Although, if some units got hit with an item, they were still able to get killed through an item inside Super Battle Road. I think Super Battle was a really, like, ruthless, difficult concept because you can get easily killed through an item. Well, unless it's like a Ghost Usher, it's like this or that. It's like a Ghost Usher, it's like a Nurse Chi-Chi. Probably not, but it's like, wouldn't, like, Icarus with like a Whis, you can still die through those, which is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, during the time where he got his EZA, the best thing about this guy was the fact that, I mean, he started out with the attack and defensive buff at the start of turn, and he gained attack for 4 turns after receiving an attack. And this was the thing that made him hit hard. Him receiving attack for those multiple turns was what just made him go over the top and hit those 3.5 million attacks that you guys see right here. Also, shout out to the Truth in using this video. But yeah, that's like, I mean, technically he already started with an attack buff, but still, he starts out with an attack and defensive buff, which is definitely much more important, and he has a usable leader skill, technically. I would say this is like a more so usable leader skill, like 3 key and 90% stats was usable inside Dokkan Battlefield back in 2018. So I think that this guy was working relatively well, but 2018 was the Battle Road meta. I think he worked in Battle Road with Beerus and Whis. I definitely think so. You just have to be very careful when running Beerus and Whis because they can get you killed in there. For sure. It's like running items with Beerus and Whis. I think they can get the job done. You just have to be very careful, though. Because with no items, these two can get you completely bodied, right? Yeah, man. And the crazy thing about this is that they're not even on INT Goku's... well, technically, no. That doesn't even matter because wasn't AGL Turles giving 150% the stats? What's AGL Turles? I'm about to say they're not on INT Goku's team, but they're literally giving the same stats. Yeah. Turles was 3 key 150% stats. But I'm like, why is he not running the TEQ Beerus on INT Goku's team? But then I remember INT Goku's 3 key 150% stats to his leader skill pre-EZA. So, how many 200% leader skills is this guy on? So, right out the gate, he is on Bond of Master and Disciple with the Shala Kid Gohan. He is on... Is that it? That can't be it. Yeah, I think that's it, actually. Let me see Battle of Fate real quick. He's not in this 200% skill. No, he's not. Right? Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, I think he's only on one 200% leader skill. Because Exploding Rage with that Path of Power Goku is Bond of Friendship and Dragon Ball Seekers. So, yeah, this guy is only on 1 to 100% leader skill. Because Movie Bosses is with Transformation Boost. Realm of Gods is with Pure Saiyans, right? Let me get Realm of Gods real fast. It's Master Evolution, Realm of Gods, and Pure Saiyans to be 30% of the stats for the RF Blues. For Space Traveling Warriors, it's for Terrifying Conquerors and who else? Yes, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, and who for AGL Ginyu? I do not remember. Would you have AGL Ginyu? Yeah. It's Terrifying Conquerors, playing Never Saga, and Space Traveling Warriors. And obviously he's not Terrifying Conquerors. He's only on 1 to 200% leader skill. This Shala Gohan, I mean, he actually, he's doing like more justice if not. Like giving him a 200% leader skill is actually pretty nice. Although, I mean, will they ever announce super EZAs? Who knows? Who knows? So, what is good about TEQ Beerus? I think what's good about TEQ Beerus post EZA. I don't want to talk about him pre EZA because it wasn't really nothing too good about him. Unless I'm missing the point with his leader skill being a tech type 80% to attack. It's like, sure, it's like if you were running him and then running like Tech Super Saiyan 3 Go, it's like I don't see why you would do that, because people would run like funky teams, like funky interesting team builds back in 2016. So I'm thinking that TEQ Beerus is probably used for this. I am dark on TEQ Beerus right now. I'm just pre-EZA. I am assuming that the best thing about him, OGs down below, please like correct me, because I'm like, this is like a weird unit for me to talk about because I don't know too much about TEQ Beerus. All I've seen is him. I've seen a bunch about him post EZA, but pre EZA, there's not too much I know about him. I just think that, off assumption, that this guy was only particularly good as time went on because he would be on Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks God Lead. It's like, would you want to squeeze a spot in there for them? It's like he's sharing shock and speed with Tech Gold and Frieza. Right? I don't know. I'm just gonna assume that him having a percentage attack buff at the start of the turn, as well as him having shock and speed, fierce battle, and having some sort of weird leader skill to run inside like some like sort of funny manner is good. Because I mean, people run damage reduction leads, people run these attack lowering leads. You guys get what I'm trying to go for. So what is good about this guy post EZA is the fact that he does get a actual usable leader skill for 2018 for Dokkan Battlefield and for the versus extreme AGL battle road stage, because if you didn't have the leaders, then you could just go ahead and run this guy regardless and get the job done, because this guy is already hitting really hard anyways. So another thing that's good about him is the fact that they started him out with a defensive buff too, which is very important. I mean, for 2018, you could make the case that defense wasn't that important in Battle Road, but me personally, I'm still thinking that offense was a little bit more important than defense, because you're going to have people split on both sides for the battle room meta. You're going to have people like, oh, defense, 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 and then people like offense, offense, offense. I'm taking the offense side because you have 8 items. It's like, if you have 8 items, who cares about defense? It's like, your items are going to do the work. Your items are your defensive factor, technically. So you don't ever have to worry about defense when you have items. 8 items. 8 whole items, guys. that's a lot of items. That's 8 items, guys. So, and then like people like with running defensive units, like not too many units could be that defensive inside Battle Road. But still, anyways, this guy also, it's like that's particularly it, to be honest. There's not too much to talk about with TEQ Beerus. The fact that he just hit really, really hard was something that was super crazy. And him being able to be used inside Roma God's Super Battle was really, really nice. So I think the only actual bad thing about him is that although he is a Battle Road meta unit, I still think they should have given him like greatly lower attack and defense on Super. It's like that would have made him a tad bit more better, but hey, I mean, he was already hitting stupid hard anyways, and that was the main thing about him. It's like, you get him his 12 key, he hits hard, enemy dead. That's the main thing about him. I mean, I'm pretty sure those enemies that could survive his attacks, but provide this guy double supers, like have you guys seen this like in a video, it's like this guy can kill the enemy quite easily. You also have the rage condition if you fell below that 40% HP threshold, and you could use it twice, but that is really all there is to be said about TEQ Beerus. TEQ Beerus is a weird video for me to do, because TEQ Beerus is almost nothing to him. It's like usable leader skill, attack and defensive buff at the start of turn post EZA, and him getting hit and gaining 40% attack for 4 turns is nice. And then he has a rage condition in his back pocket that could be used up to 2 times. So if you happen to be below 40% less HP, you can open up the fight with his rage, which was cool. That's cool. This guy during the battle road meta, I would say he was doing A-okay. I would say so. It's just that you have to be careful with his defense because, I mean, this guy's defense could probably be lacking because his best single partner was Beerus and Whis, and Beerus and Whis' defense was technically also lacking. Now, how's this guy looking today's meta? I got another challenge. If any of you guys can beat Red Zone Broly with this guy on your team, please send it to the server. Hey, join the 24/7 Discord server, by the way. But I think that is really about it. There's not much to talk about with TEQ Beerus. It's like I made this whole 16-minute video just to run in circles about TEQ Beerus. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.